I get really excited about format-specific ways of telling a story. It occurs to me that sentence doesn't make much sense, so I'm going to try to explain it with the magic of examples. In the video game Undertale, potential spoiler alert for the video game Undertale, close to the beginning of the game, your little character is walking through the dungeon, and you come across this little friend, and after clicking and seeing this pop up, then the next text you get, it's a descriptor, and it says, "This ghost keeps saying the letter Z over and over out loud, pretending to be asleep." I think that's hilarious. And that's a joke that only works in this kind of format. If I was telling it to you out loud, and I'd be like, oh, there's this ghost, and the text pops up and it says Z, 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 Z to like portray that it's asleep, but actually it's actually just saying Z, Z, Z because it's pretending to be asleep. The humor is gone in that. It's a joke that specifically works because of this format. It's text and it's visual. I live for this stuff. It makes me think of the book The Giver. Spoiler alert for The Giver, but the reveal in the book that they don't have color. It's not something that people see. It's not something you're thinking about when you're reading it until it's revealed. It's something that's being told to you, not shown to you. And so that description of a visual surprise works because of that. I love when creators really put into thought how they're doing something and how they can use the tools they have for telling this story to the maximum effect. Like, I have these specific tools. How can I use these tools in a way that I know I couldn't in some other format, whether it be book or video game or movie? I also love when stories do get adapted and someone's like, all right, we're taking the story, we're telling it in a new way, so let's do something with it that's new to this way. I wrote this down. Slight spoiler for The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime, specifically about the play. Full disclosure, I have not seen the play. I have several friends and a family member who saw it. But I've seen set pictures. The way they did the set and the lighting is that the lights create this grid, and it can change the grid for the stage. So if the boy's in his bedroom, maybe it'll just be an 8x8 grid over here, and then when he walks to school, it would stretch out and become the street. They're showing us his world in a very unique, theatery way. And this is the spoiler part, or the bigger spoiler part, if you ever get the chance to see the play. I really want the chance to see the play. But there's a part in the story where the boy goes exploring in a place he's never been before. And in the play, the stage like opens up and it reveals that underneath where he's been performing, there's a whole other playing space underneath the stage that was a surprise to the audience. What a great way to punch that part of the story. This character's going into the world. It's a place that he's never been before, he's never known before, he didn't even know existed. And the way they show that is by pulling the audience and showing them a place that the audience didn't know existed. Love that storytelling. Use unique things in your stories that are unique to how you're... I lost sense and steam there, so I'll probably wrap this one up here. I'll definitely talk more later in the month about different stories and different mediums and medias of stories and how they use their specific format to highlight parts of the story as something I get excited about. Yeah, that's it. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.